We are just a stone's throw from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it is rocking and rolling here at Huntington Bank Field in downtown Cleveland. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cleveland Browns. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And able to get this out to the 25. On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And, Charles, you look at this defense. They were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. Then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Here we go. 1979 Broncos.
Sanders to throw. And that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. You look at this Steeler defense. They come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
7 yards there and a 1st down. The Browns at 2 and 10 now on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
On 1st down, Sampson. And some room to work. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 45 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 49 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 35-yard line. And this one is incomplete.
I'd give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
19 strike, 19.
To throw is Sanders. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns will take over here at their own 14-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
60 Vikings, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Back to throw, Willis. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They think they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing, Sanders. And in for the Steelers, touchdown. Christian Watson, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Steelers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out. I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and that'll make it 2nd down. You look at this Steeler defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards there, a first down.
That's good for a Browns first down. Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinals, prove it like King. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, right?
Right back to the air with Willis. Now he'll tuck this and run. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
18 Rattler, Dragon 60.
Now Willis to throw. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. Well, the Browns are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Mustang 19.
Willis looking to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Browns. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Now Kade for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
York to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And for the moment, this will be a first down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. These two teams all tied after 1. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Sanders. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the foot?
And how about this, a fake? Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked up by Martin Emerson. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. So the fake punt, a daring call this deep in their own end, and the end result, certainly not what they were hoping for.
I have to admit, I admire their daring, but I actually would like this play called better if it's between the 40s here. The problem is, even if the ball's not intercepted and it's just incomplete, you're still giving away half a field's worth of possession.
19. Check smash, check smash. Ready, ready.
They'll run on 1st down. Sampson. 51 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. This 2nd and 4.
Up 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Willis looks to pass it here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And some space here. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man covers are so committed to denying a big throw, they pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit and hit.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Pushing through tacklers at the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Okay, break.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. On play action, here's Shador. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you get all that open space, the big guys leading the way.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Up the middle they go. Winters. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. So there the defense denies the rookie of his potential first career touchdown.
And his first NFL touchdown celebration. I wonder if he's thought about it, if he has something cooked up in his head as he worked on with his team, and think about the celebration back home when he finally scores his first touchdown.
Don't get a second chance to make a first impression. Let's see what he does.
Well said, sir. Well said. A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Boswell's kick is good. And with that last field goal, that puts him now at 300 made on his career, and that is something to celebrate.
And that puts him in the top 30 all time. So he's really made a mark, and he's got plenty of life left in that leg, that's for sure.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
At the 48-yard line.
Here's Willis. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Willis. Now he's going to step up and run. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 30. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Stack. Warriors 70. Viking 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Now Willis. Throwing right, and that's complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Kade York on for the field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
York able to send this one through. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Ready?
Play action. It's Sanders. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
60, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Mustang 19, 60 Bobcat, 18, Pioneer.
Here's Sanders. A final shot before break. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And incomplete on the deep ball. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. One touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 Rattler, 18 Dragon, 60. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Willis. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Willis showing out the wheels there. He gets him the first down.
That was earning a first down the hard way. You want your quarterback to be a scrapper, but you also want to keep him upright. He paid for that first down by taking a big-time hit.
On first down, Sampson. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And from the 42 now, here's second and 2.
Ready. 18 Cardinal.
To throw, here's Willis. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
From the gun, here's Willis. That is caught. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To throw, here's Willis. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
Down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. York now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Browns 24, Steelers 10.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small magical spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
They go play action now. Sanders. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Let's go now. Vikings, 7 Pirates, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Now Sanders. Oh, and that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. His third touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. That is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
A gain of 21 yards.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Christian Watson, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Steelers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Steelers 17. Chris
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now Willis to throw. Willis throws another interception, his third of the game.
And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Here's Sanders. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Powell is throwing. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 22 yards there, a first down.
Sanders to throw.
Got a man here, it's Wilson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ready.
On the handoff, this is Judkins.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Here we go.
Throwing, Sanders. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
70.
To throw now, here's Sanders.
Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. Touchdown!
Quinshon Judkins.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Steelers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And now an audible here into something else.
19 tight. Trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 60.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again. And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run. but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Okay, didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Come on, come on. Hey! Gotta be lying. Gotta be lying. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Now Willis. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready?
They'll run on 1st down. Sampson. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
You put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Mustang 19. 19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Back to throw, Willis.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and this will stay a 1-score game as the lead holds at 8. Well, that one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Browns' 49-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. There goes a deep ball. End zone.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Browns are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for it.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
And that throw there going to put him over 4,000 yards passing now for the season, maybe strengthening his MVP consideration.
And you figure with still a handful of games left to play, 5,000 yards is not totally out of the realm of possibility. The way he is playing, I think he's going to get there.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
At the Steelers'
Willis looking to throw it.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
This is caught.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Here we go. A big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal.
Willis on the sneak.
Trying to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He did it. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And the Steeler D will celebrate the goal line stand.
This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 7 Pirates. 7. Trap 60. Trap 60. Top low 18. Warriors 70. Mustang 19.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. First play of the drive in their hip pocket. Of course, the focus here has to be the touchdown or the 2-point conversion. Field goals are going to help you.
Yeah, but how about that first play of the drive? Just to get them started, nice gain, got some positive momentum going. They're on their way, and they don't have to rush.
That's caught by Wilson. Yeah, he'll be taken down after big yardage, but, folks, there is a flag down, and they're already walking this one back. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Trap low 80. Hurt.
He'll look to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
Going to throw right side here, complete.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Let's go now.
Back to throw.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion.
He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit.
And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Hurt. Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Now a give right side. Sampson.
Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Here's 3rd and 3.
Track, ready. Viking 18.
Willis back to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Go! Hey, check 70 Timberwolves. Go!
Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
19, Tiger, 19.
Willis back to throw here.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
York able to send this one through. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Hurt. Mustang 19. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Hey. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Play action. Here's Willis.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League. But fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up